Students, here we have a question from the board paper 2017. In this, two identical circular loops P and Q we have to draw. Okay, two circular loops we have to draw. Radius of each is capital R. Currents are given and they are concentrically placed perpendicular to each other and they are lying in XY and YZ planes. So we have to draw now the orientation of these coils in XYZ coordinate axis. How now? Our first coil is placed in XY plane. So XY plane is this horizontal plane, you see. Okay, XY is horizontal. So we have to draw first coil horizontally. So suppose this is the center of the coil. First coil we have to place horizontally. Okay, this way we have placed. So this is looking oval shaped because we are seeing the side view of the coil. Okay, XY is this thing. After that YZ plane, YZ is this plane. So that means now a coil we have to draw vertically. So centers are common. It is written here of both the coils. So we have to draw one more coil this way. So we have drawn here two coils. Okay. First coil is in XY plane, which was this one, and second coil was in the YZ plane. So first is horizontal and second is vertical. So it is like this. So these two coils are like this. The coil which is in XY, that is like this, and the coil which is like this, it is vertical. Okay. So both the coils are concentric and perpendicular. Now we are asked to calculate the magnetic field at the center. So let us draw these coils here and show the magnetic fields individuals. This is our first coil, which is horizontal, and second coil is vertical. This way we will show. Now two coils we have drawn, horizontal and vertical. Their centers are common. Now we have to find the net magnetic field at the center. So for magnetic field, we need to find the individual magnetic fields. For this coil B1, for this coil B2. But for that we need the directions of the currents. Now in the question directions are not mentioned. So we will take the directions. So suppose we are taking the directions like this. Okay. So for observer standing in front, this side the observer is standing. Okay. Now according to the direction of the currents, we have to find the magnetic field directions. So B1 and B2 we will find out. So the rules we will remember. For anti-clockwise current, the magnetic field B is normally outwards. Okay. And just opposite for the clockwise current. Now the observer is standing on the top. For this current, which is first current, okay, horizontal current, in this you can see that the current direction is anti-clockwise. So its magnetic field will be normally upwards. Our first coil was one coil which is in XY plane. इसका मैग्नेटिक फील्ड नॉर्मली आउटवर्ड्स बनाया क्योंकि हमने इसमें करंट की डायरेक्शन ली है एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. In the same manner, let us check this direction from this observer point, observer side. This is also anti-clockwise direction. So for it also the magnetic field will be normally outwards. So we have got now two magnetic field directions, B1 and B2. We can see that both the magnetic fields are at 90 degree. Our target is to find the net magnetic field. So let us first write the B1 and B2 values. Now since these are the circular coils and we are finding the magnetic field at the center. So center formula is mu0 Ni upon 2a. We will put the values. Okay. For this first coil, Current is given 1 ampere. So I am putting here 1. Number of turns is also 1. And radius of each coil is given R. Let us put now the current for the second case. Now the current is root 3. So mu 0 root 3. Radius is the same 2R, means R. This way the magnitudes are prepared for both the magnetic fields. Now we have to find your net B. So you already know if two vectors are at 90 degree, then we can draw the parallelogram, and that diagonal represents the net or resultant B. So net B formula will be by root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. So B1 square plus B2 square plus 2 B1 B2 cos 90, because B1 B2 are at 90 degree. Cos 90 becomes 0, only B1 square plus B2 square is remaining. So mu 0 upon 2R square, this one, and mu 0 root 3 2R square. Some part is common in this, that is mu 0 upon 2R. It is taken common and taken out of the root. Inside the root 1 plus 3 is remaining. Okay, 1 from here, 3 from here. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4's root is again 2. So this way final answer we are getting mu 0 upon R. Now see students, the direction part. We have to find the resultant's direction. So we can take theta here. Theta or alpha you can call it. Suppose this is theta, that means resultant's angle with horizontal direction. So tan theta, how to find? Perpendicular upon base formula we can apply. Perpendicular is B1, base is B2. If I divide P1 and B2, I'll get 1 by root 3. That means theta angle is coming 30 degree. Okay, so this way we solve the questions in which two coils are appearing. So using the current direction, first of all find the magnetic fields, then solve that two magnetic fields with the vector addition. Okay.